Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I go by CEO PESO. Blessed and highly favored. Cinco de Mayo edition. Let's
where my
go.
drink at?
Well,
Look.
you know, thorough Cinco de Mayo situation. That's your shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Moves Media. Shouts out to everybody out there dreaming. Like I said, I go by CEO PESO, and I have a very illustrious guest, somebody that was recently in our series Fitting Season 2 coming soon. Shouts out to Jason DBKS and the whole Dayton, Ohio. She is a actress, a model, and entrepreneur, to say the least. Can you please introduce yourself for these beautiful
What's
people?
up, y'all? My name is Toyko, Big Bang Toke, Big Bang Jew. Call me what you wish. Just don't call me about your bitch. That's what it is. But if you watch Zeus Network, then you may know me as Wop Wop.
I was about to say, I seen Wop Wop on the bio. You care to explain what does that abbreviate for?
Wet ass pussy. Wet ass pussy.
Nah, I appreciate you making the time to come up here to be on my platform. You came and did our series. I was very, very blessed and impressed for you to be coming out there. You did your thing.
You was impressed? Why?
Because you told me you had just got the script like a few days before, and when we filmed, you didn't stumble on no words, no nothing. So I gotta take the glasses off of you. But
yeah,
yeah,
'cause I want to see those eyes.
Thank you so much. They ain't the prettiest, but you know, I make them look great.
Nah, they pretty.
Thank you. Look at her. Hey, y'all. Hey, I don't fall for propaganda. Anyways, but yeah, you did your thing though. To be honest, I wasn't too informed of who you was before.
Right.
So I did my research, extensive research. Yeah, you got a lot of things going on, a lot of goals and accomplishments that you have created for yourself.
I know, yeah.
And
definitely had to open up those doors.
Yeah, and we had a convo in the car when we was filming, and then I was like, yeah, she got a story.
So he wanted to get in the car with me. He didn't have to get in the car with me, but he wanted to. He made up an excuse on the reason why he had to get in the car with me. So he got in the car with me, and the rest is history. Don't try to make it seem like look, you just,
it was a lot of cast and crew there, and wasn't enough room. Everybody was piling up, so I'm like, wasn't nobody getting in your car. Hey, y'all, she didn't even know how to open her sunroof, but
don't tell my fucking business on this motherfucking podcast.
So you know, I taught her some things in her car that she didn't know how to function her vehicle. But yeah. So you know, it was a vibe when we got in. We got in the with.
Listen, you on this motherfucker telling my business.
It's okay. Whatever. Some women don't even know how to change tires. So,
I don't.
Yeah. So the sunroof is.
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah. So I don't know. Let's just start with the beginnings. You know, your upbringing, where you from, and you know, just how was your upbringing as a youngin?
I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, Midwest.
Nasty natty.
The nasty natty. My upbringing.
Emphasize that. We'll talk about that later.
It is. No, my upbringing there was like, I think it was like any other black kids. You know, like grew up on welfare, grew up in low income housing.
That's welfare is known for low income and all that.
No, welfare is like food stamps and stuff like that.
Oh, my bad.
You know,
I forgot what we call it up here.
State Medicaid and stuff like that. But I also grew up in low-income housing and stuff, and some projects. You know, we moved to projects here and there, whatever. But, you know, my mom did the best she could with what she knew how. She was pregnant with me at 15. So, you know, then she turned around and had my sister at, like, 18.
Okay. Damn,
so, 15. yeah, young. Didn't know what she was doing.
So, how many siblings? It's just you and your sister?
It's me and my sister.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
What your sister do? I mean, she
don't do shit.
I mean, not like you're supposed to just be running through the family, but
no, she what? She a caseworker. Yeah. So like this is it. No, it didn't run in the family.
Okay.
Not from what I think. Well, it do, but in a sense, like it don't.
Tell them.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't, because I never wanted to do this.
Okay, so, but at the magnitude of where you're at with it just now, because you got way more to go with it.
Right.
Has it been like this from any of your other family, or like where you at with your career?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
breaking the generational curse.
Yes.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. So growing up, I mean, I kind of always knew. You kind of know when something's different about you. You kind of know, like, you know, like, and if you don't know, then you probably won't understand what I'm saying. But you pretty much know when something about you is different in a family, rather if it's you being a black sheep, or you just know that it's a bigger purpose for you.
Nah, like you said, you know, because I can attest to that. It was like, I don't know, just little memories before, just like certain shit didn't feel normal. That was like, that was put to me to do. And other, like, I don't want to go off to this what society is like.
What they
pays for
and
you
I
already.
think because I did grow up like that income, like low income housing and stuff. Like I've always wanted more.
I get it.
I've always wanted more. I knew that as a young kid. I always wanted more. How I was going to attain it, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I didn't know how, but I knew as a little kid, I'm like, you know, when I grow up, because I grew up in these small ass fucking apartments. Like, you get what I'm saying? When I grow up, shit, I want a big old house. How the fuck I'm going to get it? Don't fucking know.
But you know,
it was something.
Eyes on the prize.
It was something. I just knew it was something. I thought I was going to marry, you know, football player. Honestly.
Why specifically football?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, it sounded like early on you had like your own dreams and aspirations, just for like regular life. That's low key like dreams. Like, you know, you just wanted a bigger house or just something more. Than
I mean, I just know I wanted something better, but it wasn't this. Like, it wasn't just. I was good at just. I'm gonna be honest with you. Growing up, it was just my first love, my very, very first love, and he played football. Like little league,
so that's where the
school,
football,
high school, and the whole thing. So I just knew me and him was gonna get married. He was gonna go to the league, get married, and I was gonna have all his babies, and that's it.
And then
nothing else.
So what happened? He broke your heart.
Chris died.
Okay. And that's
my cousin.
That's the conversation that we had that when it shifted to like like. Beauty off top, but the brains and the backstory when you started talking about your cousin Chris was like, I mean, everybody got a story, but you just chose to open up. And I'm like, damn, so let's talk about your cousin Chris and his influence and y'all relationship and how that kind of transcended. So
me and Chris, my big cousin or whatever, our birthdays is 4 days apart. Crazy. So August 4th, August 8th. No, his birthday July 31st.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So is that the right number? July 31st?
Yeah.
Yep. So, we were super close. You know, all of us cousins, we were super close and whatever. And growing up, he always was into music. Always wanted to rap. He wanted it so bad. I didn't fucking understand. I'm like, what the fuck you want this for? What the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't fucking know. Didn't fucking care either. But I was his sidekick. But I didn't give a fuck if he wanted to be a janitor. I'm supporting that shit. He was Batman and I was Robin. That was my nigga. Clearly. Sound like accountability partners though. Huh? Accountability partner. Like, yeah, like, you know, that's my dad. That's riding with him no matter what. No matter what. That's my big cousin. You know, and like both of my cousins, they both wanted it and stuff, whatever. So he wanted it so bad. It was to the point where he was like, I ain't getting no haircut till I sign a deal. I'm like, dude, please cut this shit. Hey, like, dude, but I was young. Determined. He was determined. That was his own, like, security of, like, I'm getting this shit by any means. Yeah. If it's like that, then fuck it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And it was really hard because, like, he put his heart into it. He used to perform all the fucking time. And so he was murdered January 11th at 1:26 p.m. That's the time that he officially, transition and stuff. And 1:26 is actually our grandmother's birthday, January 26th. So that was like, like significant for me. But he died January 11th, 2013. And I was with my boyfriend at the time, the same guy. I was with my boyfriend. The high school sweetheart. The football player. The football player. He's a loser now, guys. He's a fucking loser. He's a fucking loser now. Hey, God be knowing what he doing. So, no, but Chris died. And when Chris died, I didn't have no one to talk to. I didn't have no one to speak to. I didn't have, I didn't have nobody to be robbing to.
Right.
Basically, in a sense.
I get it, because you was riding with him so long. It was
Yeah.
a weird feeling.
It was just a weird feeling. So I gave up. I gave up on everything, and I was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with life. I already felt like a black sheep. I always felt different. I didn't really know why I always felt different. But I became very depressed, and then I became suicidal. I already wasn't close to my family anyway. Just, I was a teenager, so I did a lot of teenager shit. So it caused me to kind of, how teenagers be.
You learning yourself.
Yeah,
as
you
a
fuck
teenager.
you fuck up.
Yeah.
You disrespectful. You're talking back. You're getting put out. You know how this shit go. So when Chris died, whatever, I felt so empty. I didn't really.
Depleted.
I felt super depleted.
Yeah.
I felt super.
I mean, initially you lost your best friend.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to go on with life anymore. At this time, I was in college. I was about to drop out of college. I was failing on purpose because I didn't care. My mind wasn't there. Whatever. I just didn't have no reason. I had no purpose to really keep going. I had no.
You mentioned something to me. I don't know if you want
What?
to express that. You was like ready to end it.
Yeah, I was about to commit suicide for sure because it was no reason for me to keep going. I went to CVS. I already had wrote my suicidal note. Went to CVS to go get razors. And the plan was to have my car parked somewhere to where I'm able to go ahead and commit suicide in peace. However, they're still able to send my body back to my family. I was hurting that bad because I wanted to be with Chris that bad. And I went to CVS. And the first aid kit is with the pregnancy stuff. And they all kind of pretty much the same. Well, at the time it was. It could be different now. But I had to walk past a pregnancy test in order to get to the first aid stuff, like the razors and Band-Aids and stuff like that. And something just told me to get a pregnancy test, and I took it. I was going to steal it. I don't have any money. I'm broke. I'm young as fuck. You feel me? And took the motherfucker, and I was fondling with myself like, oh, I gotta pee. The lady was like, oh, come in here. Went to the bathroom, pissed on the fucking pregnancy test, boom, 2 lines. Ever since then, I've never had a thought of suicide. Ever since then, I had my reason. Ever since then, I said, I gotta make it happen. Ever since then, it was like God came in and he pressed the restart button like that. That's what it was for me. It was just like, this is a fresh life. This is all new. So I was pregnant with my babies, and I finished school, by the grace of God, but
shouts out to the babies,
yeah,
the twins.
The twins, my twins saved my life, and people don't know that. My twins really saved my life. And
you got them tatted on you.
I got them all tatted on me.
Yeah.
Chris, my kids, because those are my reasons of why I do what I do. But after that, it was just like, after I had Julie and Jolie, I'm not gonna say it kicked in initially, oh yeah, go after his dream. It was after they was born, and I was about to graduate school. I didn't really want to do nothing with biology, but So,
and then you skipped over that, but before we talk about what you went to school for and everything, you that's why I said in the car, you really had made it you planned it out to commit suicide.
Yes.
Down to
the T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Insane.
I told you, I'm too bitch to even try to think
I was done.
Yeah.
I was done.
Only I can call myself a bitch, but
Yeah.
I couldn't realistically, as humans, people probably do just have these slight millisecond thoughts of man, this shit is not worth living for. But then you actually had went to a point in your mind of it's over.
It's over. I'm done.
I was done.
I was done. I was done. I was done.
And then the blessing of the kids.
And then I got pregnant, and then, my mom was like, "You're not ready to have no kids," which she was right. But it was something about that moment that was different for me.
Did you ever express that to any of your family that you was about to
My mom, she didn't know that until we had a deep talk, and she broke down.
I mean, as she should.
She was just like, I wouldn't have been
hearing
able,
her baby. Yeah.
She was like, Chris already passed. I wouldn't have been able to handle that. Then it probably would have been a triple effect, whatever. But yeah, I didn't, and I went to, I finished school. I had a reason. I remember when they was babies, they was still in my stomach, and I used to just daydream and think about the days where I put them on a bus for kindergarten and just, I'm gonna be a mommy.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It's something to live for.
I had something to live for. Like, I'm gonna be a mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got my own little people. I'm in charge of my own little people.
Yeah. You had two for the wake up. Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, I got my own little people. Yo, like, these are mine.
So initially,
like, I be looking at them like, I made this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And the other person made them too, but you know how that goes.
I made them.
Yeah. But they came from another sack.
Fuck.
But yeah. So, like, I mean, that's just crazy that you was at that point. But when you did initially, when the pregnancy said 2 lines, what was your initial thought?
I'm not committing suicide anymore. I want to live. I have a reason to live. I don't care about the family I was born from. I got 2 little babies. Oh my God, I get to be somebody's mommy. Yeah. That's what it was.
So it was like relief and excitement in a sense. Maybe the excitement.
Because a part of me did want to live, but I just didn't have a reason to live.
Right. Yeah. Your mind was just at a terrible place at that point.
And so it was just, wow, I'm gonna be. So I thought I was pregnant with one baby. One baby.
Like, nope, you got 2 of these little Johns.
I said, what the fuck?
That's yeah.
I said, what the fuck?
That's a crazy.
But I have such a good. Now I'm gonna say, I have a relationship because me and God have a real relationship. Like, we go through the good, we go through the bad. Like, they say don't question God, but when you in a real, authentic, genuine relationship with anybody, it could be a girlfriend, boyfriend, a family, sister, cousin. At some point, when something's going on, you're going to ask why. That's just you get what I'm saying.
I mean, you should though. Don't question it, but you can ask it.
So I like what, like what? Yeah. So I didn't know I was pregnant to twins till I was almost 5 months. And it was like, oh, it's a boy in there. I said, what?
That's tough.
What the fuck you mean it's a boy? I automatically felt like that was Chris. I felt like that was my blessing. I don't know why. Because I already knew about my girl. I knew about my daughter.
Yeah. And they talented like you.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, what the fuck? God, not only is you telling me I'm pregnant, but you telling me I'm about to have 2. And not only you about to tell me I'm about to have 2, you telling me I'm about to have 2 different genders. I'm young. You think I really got it to push these kids out? God knew, but God knew. God knew.
God ain't gonna bless you with nothing you ain't prepared for.
Oh, he knew I was prepared. He knew I needed it.
It might seem like what the fuck, but it's like, if you would just push through with it.
Yeah.
I've been in that situation a few times. I mean, I'm not twins, I can't get pregnant, but
you got a son.
Yeah, that's my dog. So
yeah.
But
and our kids is like around the same age.
Yeah. My son, he turned 11 this year.
Okay, my kids turned 10 this year.
So let's talk about, because I didn't even know this, but what your profession in college and what made you like get into that? Because that blew my mind. Like,
what I majored in college?
Yeah,
that was my major even before Chris died.
Yeah, no, tell it though.
Oh, like I really didn't know. I just was kind of doing shit. It was biology.
Yeah, biology. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I went to school for biology. I was doing shit. I didn't fucking know. Like, I was going to go for general studies because I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to go to college for. I mean,
because people usually go, like, communications and then they get to find the shit out.
I wanted to fucking sit up here. I was going to college for the boys. I was going to college to party. I was going to college to get the fuck away from Cincinnati. I was going to...
And you went where? You was
Alabama A&M. Yeah, so that's what I did. I was going for the niggas, the party, the alcohol.
Cinco. Nah. And then that's where you met the father of your children that down there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Football player?
We're not going to talk about him.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, like, so I went for biology. And it was just something to do. It was just like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very strong person, so I always love going after things that's a little bit stronger than me. So that was a little bit stronger than me. And it was just like, fuck it. So, but when I was down there, you know, I joined organizations. I have fun, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But, yeah, by the time I was pregnant with Julian and Jolie, I was already too far in. I couldn't go back and change my major about shit. I was like, fuck this shit.
Did you graduate?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I sure the fuck did.
Yeah, I don't know if you told me that, but now that
I graduated. I'm a 2-time college graduate. Yeah, I got my bachelor's and I got my master's. What's up? Yeah.
bachelor's, and I was out that bitch. I'd never go back to school after that shit. That shit
turned off.
It made me who I am, but I'm like,
Yeah.
man, this shit. Let me just get my degree and my connects and get
the fuck
out
on.
of here. Because I went to Orlando. Shouts out to
you?
Central Florida. I mean, Full Sail alumni 2012. Shouts out to Orlando.
Damn.
My fucking retirement home. I love Orlando. That's my shit. I love Dayton. I love Atlanta, but Orlando is just like my melanin hit harder down there.
You look good though.
I'm so appreciative, as do you. Let's get back to the podcast. Nah, so you have your beautiful children.
Yeah.
You graduate, you do your master's.
Mm-hmm.
And then where does all of this take off? What was your first break of like into this like successful world of your own right now?
Well, I didn't even know I wanted to do this initially. You know, like it was one of those nights I was having an episode where I was just crying and I was missing Chris. And I'm just like, why the fuck you leave me here, bruh? Like, you get what I'm saying? I think my kids was like in a terrible tools, some shit. They were driving me fucking nuts.
Yeah.
You know, but, and I was in
Same damn
school.
time, man.
I was in school and then my baby daddy was pissing me off, all type of shit. And, you know, I just had one of those moments. I think we all do if you lost somebody really close.
Yeah, I lost
suddenly.
my grandmother.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was, why? Why did you leave me here? And so now my question is to God and it's to Chris. What's up? What's up? Talk to me. Tell me what the fuck is going on, because I'm not liking the way I'm feeling right now. And I just like, I got these kids and I know I have to go on because I'm their mom. But tell me, what was the fucking point of you taking him, bruh? What was the point? Why couldn't you let him get shot 5 times? Real niggas don't die. Tupac style. And he came back out and he was cool. And that could have been his testimony for him to really push forward. Like, Chris ain't had no kids, none of that. You feel me? So he had no legacy, nothing leaving behind or nothing shit.
Right,
so
right.
it's just like my question was like, why? Chris, why did you have to, like, come on, bruh? Like, so I definitely had questions. And then I remember I was like, bro, I already done let my nigga die. I can't let his dream die too. I can't do that. I'm not a rapper. And I told God this, like, I ain't no rapper. And I ain't no singer, you get what I'm saying? However, if you move with me, God, I'm going to move.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yep.
If you move with me, I'm going to move. And I don't know where the fuck I'm going to start. But show me. So, I graduated college. I went to Clark Lane to get my master's.
Atlanta.
So, me and my kids, we moved to Atlanta. I packed my babies up, took them with me, went to Atlanta. And this is where God was like, this is,
That's where you need to be.
This is where it needs to happen. You're not staying here though.
But trust my path.
You're not staying here. But I need you to be here, because you got to graduate school. But at the same time, there's some people here that I need you to connect with.
Right.
And that's what happened.
So let's talk about, before we get into that, this is for the general public. If Chris didn't pass, do you think that you would have ever got into?
No.
Right.
Nope. No.
So your driving force was just, and I said that like he living through you.
Yeah.
And that was your driving force.
So when y'all see me, y'all see him.
Yep.
Pretty much. Anytime you see these tattoos on my arm, understand it's all him.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So, no, I wouldn't be doing this. I'll be a baby mama to a motherfucking rich nigga.
Jesus Christ.
I probably had 3 or 4 kids, bitch.
Football player.
Probably to a football player. Probably to a local drug dealer, bitch. Hell no, I wouldn't be doing what the fuck. Hell no. Hell no.
And are you always this vibrant and this characteristic about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Because I ain't seen you turn down once since even with the shoot. You came through. I think you was mad tired too or something.
I was tired, fuck. But this is what I do, and I know why I do it. So, and I ask God for this. So if I'm asking God for this, I'm not about to sit up here and complain. You know that He putting shit on my plate. This is what the fuck I asked for, so I'm gonna stand to it. Yep. I'm prepared for this. Yep. You get what I'm saying? I've been through so much to the point can't shit break me. Can't shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all put in front of me. I've been humiliated on TV a few times.
We gonna talk about it.
And bitch gonna always bounce back. I'ma cry. For sure. I'm a crier.
That's human.
But I'm gonna bounce back sure because you can't break me. Like so. But Atlanta's where it started at. Shout out to Nick Cannon wilding out. Shout out to Darren. Brand, Big Baby. Shout out to me stealing Big Baby's phone. Cause that's how all of this started.
Let's talk about how you led to this stealing this nigga's phone.
Yes. I was working as a fucking maid, and I was in school. My kids was at daycare, and I was working like as a housekeeper, like a fucking maid. And I remember they was filming an episode of Wildin' Out in Atlanta, and they needed people to kind of like fill in the crowd, like extras to fill in the crowd and shit like that. I'm a hood bitch. You feel me? So I was gonna steal. I was gonna steal his fucking phone and get cash at me some money and shit. Probably sell that bitch. Like those. But he knows it's me and him already done had these conversations, so he knows all of this already.
Okay.
So I took his phone. He was like, "What the fuck? I don't even know this bitch." Like, took his phone because I was really on some finesse type shit, and they needed people. Or whatever. So when I got inside the building of Wildin' Out, whatever, I took his phone and he was like, "What the fuck?" He was cool as fuck. I felt bad. I have a heart. I have a conscience. I gave the phone back. But I was such a vibe and whatever. And he was just like, "What's your Instagram?" I put my shit in, made him follow me like, "Yeah, this me." Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I wasn't doing shit.
I about to say, what was your Instagram consistent of? Just regular
I wasn't
posts?
doing shit.
Yeah.
Taking little selfies in the car and shit with the Snapchat flower filter over my head.
Regular girls
shit.
On their phone shit.
I wasn't on shit.
Okay.
But he believed in me.
He saw something.
He saw something in me.
From stealing his phone.
That's
a hell of a fucking determination to peep out of somebody like.
He saw the good in me.
Yeah.
And so they did the episode. Wilding Out, whatever. This is the episode where, what is that bitch name? She was crying on set. She dark skinned. DC Young Flying Out and was capping on her ass about her teeth and her braces.
She be hating on Beyonce.
She hate on everybody.
Because I hate when her name pop up in social. I mean, on the
yes,
tabloids.
And she had the fucked up ass teeth. And DC Young Fly said something about her fucked up ass teeth.
Not Iggy Azalea.
Not Iggy.
That's the white girl.
I
know you talking about
the black girl. She talks shit about everybody. Yeah, look.
I'm about to look it up.
Look that bitch up.
Because I know you talking about.
Because that's the episode of where I'm gonna tell you. Let me see.
Oh, Azealia Banks.
Azealia Banks.
Azealia Banks.
Azealia Banks.
Yeah.
So I was in the crowd with that episode. And I remember me looking at everybody on stage. I remember me seeing Darren Brand. He was hyping up the crowd. Yeah. I'm seeing the cameras. I'm seeing everybody come on stage. And I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. And I remember I wasn't watching it no more for entertainment. I was watching it now. Studying it.
Yeah.
So I could do this. I can do that. I ain't no rapper or nothing like that, Chris. I don't know, God. Because I talked to Chris and Guy. I'm like, I don't know, y'all. You feel me? Like, but I feel like I could do some shit like that. You know?
So you kept feeling like the stigma of just what he was doing as a rapper, that was just, it's kind of like, I'm not a rapper. Like, but you just knew that you could.
I could do something.
But
it was something.
You knew it wasn't rapping.
I knew it wasn't that shit.
Okay.
But it was just like, I have to do something, you know? And I remember at that point, I was no longer there for entertainment. I was no longer there for, like just, I was there literally studying it. Like, I can do this. I was invited back, but this time not as an extra. This time as somebody that can come backstage as a VIP. One of the producers peeped me. And he was just like, like, you know, basically, like, you a cool ass vibe. Did like this. So he invited me back on his tip, put my name on the list. On his tip, whatever, came in the back and shit, whatever. So now I'm in the back with all the people. This was like some days later. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting up here talking to Lil JJ, Dan the Man.
Oh, the man, yeah. You talking to the
like
cast,
I'm talking. What the fuck is happening right now? I can do this. I know I can.
You know, yeah. Let me say real quick before you continue though, because it's things like that enough. Like a lot of people don't do enough of like. You live in the moment, but you took the time to really acknowledge the moment and the shift of it. And I think that helps out a lot with career chasing, because you could have been so just like fan blown away or fanned out that you would have just been there.
No, because you know the conversation that I had with Lil JJ, because I'm like, dude, I remember I used to watch you on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. That's
Come on, dude. There's no fucking way. There's no way. If you can do it, I can do it. Yeah. There's no fucking way. But just me seeing everybody be Simone, all of that shit. Mm-hmm. I was just like.
And to be honest, some of them.
I can do this shit.
They don't even be like. I ain't going to sit there and hate, but a lot of people that be on there don't be as funny or as they fit the criteria. It's just like they got. I don't know. You was there for the right reason, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God knew. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, okay. Cool. Next thing you know, now I'm cool with certain motherfuckers on the cast. And now I'm having these deep conversations. Yeah. And now I've gained a friendship. So these conversations are being had with me. And now, you know, I'm giving advice. Don't know how I'm going to purely take it. So this is what I did. I was like, you know what? These paychecks I'm getting, I'm about to start modeling. I'm about to just hit up a photographer and just say, can I do some shoots? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And it was this nigga named Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. 365 photography. Thank you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, brother.
He took me in. He taught me how to model. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was in the camera like
all types of selfie shit.
Yeah, like he was like, no, hell nah, hell nah.
This ain't a cell phone.
This ain't that.
Filter. Yeah. So
my first shoot, he gave it to me for free, but he coached me all the way through. Poke your back out, arch your back, poke your butt. If it's uncomfortable, you're doing it right. If it hurt, you're doing it right.
That's a good piece of info for that.
Yeah. You know, it feel crazy, but it look good on camera. You get what I'm saying? And so we set up something where now at first I was just going to work just to go to work. Because I knew that as a mom, you have to work, you have to pay bills, take care of kids. Yeah, but now I'm like, okay, I'm going to work to pay for my photo shoots. Because these photo shoots is going, so this is when Instagram was popping and everybody was like half naked on Instagram and shit like that. So I was doing a lot of my photo shoots with lingerie. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And I had a stomach at the time, but I've always been a fire ass bitch though. Don't get it twisted.
Confident.
Yeah. So, you know, he worked with me. And so I had paid him a monthly fee. For me to come in. So every Friday, I shoot. If not Friday, every Saturday, I shoot. Mm-hmm. I never miss a day. I shoot. Because he was coaching me. And all those pictures, I just post on Instagram. That's all I was doing. And shit like that. He taught me how to edit. He taught me He really gave it to me. He really gave it to me. He saw something in me as well. I didn't really know what to do with the picture. So I was just like, I posted, fuck it. People would get mad that I'm half naked, I'm in these lingeries, and I'm in a thong and shit like that. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm using this to get somewhere. Everybody else was like, bitch, you half naked as fuck on the internet, and I don't like it. And I'm just like, well, bitch, I got a dream. I didn't know what the fuck the dream was.
But you think that they were just mad in a sense for like, because because you wasn't posting nothing like that before. So maybe, I feel like people might look at that as like, you went selling
to Atlanta.
Your body.
Yeah, like you went to Atlanta,
not
you
selling
seen
your
all
body,
these strippers.
but like you gotta show some crazy amount of skin just to get on.
Yeah, just to get some, and it wasn't that, but whatever. But it was just like the type of photo shoots that I was doing and shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, okay, and I was real consistent with it. Shit,
that monthly fee, better get your money's worth on that shit.
I was real consistent with it, and so I end up becoming a stripper because I needed the extra money because my housekeeping paychecks was going towards modeling, so I needed extra money to pay daycare. My kids were still in daycare, so daycare. I had to, buy pull-ups all the fucking time. I got twins. I had to buy boxes, not
double
packs.
time, double the shit.
I had to pay my books. I had to pay my tuition, so I started dancing.
Where's your strip dancing at?
You all in my fucking business. That's what this is about.
This is just transparency for the community.
This what this is about. You all in my fucking business.
We'll skip that question then. But
I was dancing, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they go into the city and dance
I was
at night
dancing.
and do your thing in the day.
I was.
That's a lot of Atlanta
Players
stories.
Club. That's a Players Club story. I was in school during the day. I really was, and I was stripping by night, baby.
Yeah. That's the grind.
That was the grind, and I remember Atlanta had stripper bowl. QC had stripper bowl, and that's the very first time I made like a big old amount of money.
A lot of dollars.
A lot of dollars.
Yeah.
I was able to pay off my tuition for the school, for that semester, so I can graduate by the grace of God or whatever.
Still have some overs to pay off other stuff.
Like I got me a house and stuff like that. Kind of set myself up. And I was like, you know what? I kept saying I don't need to be in Atlanta to kind of do what the fuck I do. I can, you get what I'm saying? Because I'm really just living here for the fucking convenience. For real. I can be at home doing this shit.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's agenda. I mean, unless you really just want to live in Atlanta, but that's just the mecca. Like, go down there, you meet your connections, and if you feel like it's better for you to leave, then shit, get it.
So I met all my connections, and I moved back to Cincinnati. But I always had a plan.
Yeah,
I've always had a plan. So when going from a city like that and then back to, I'm like, I'm coming home, because at this point in my mind, I'm thinking like this. All right, boom. My family's here. It was so hard for me. Sometimes it was hard for me to book gigs because I didn't trust everybody with my kids. So I'm like, my family's here. Like, I can always travel. I can always go and stuff. And
make sure they cool.
Yeah. So I moved back home after graduation, and that was 2019. That was 2019. That was like, I graduated May 2019, moved back to Cincinnati that summer. And I remember I was working at the hospital, that whole time, in 2019, all the way up. Then boom, COVID happened. So now we finna get into the good shit.
That worked in your favor.
COVID happened. COVID happened. And I'm just like, damn. Okay, cool. When COVID happened, Black China show came out with her mom.
I remember that.
And she kept saying, so rocky. And that's what made me like, oh shit, I like this Zeus channel. What the fuck going on? Yeah. Then B Simone, mind you, I fucked with B Simone because I had deal wilding out with her and stuff like that. So now I want to support her shit. Like, okay, I want to watch her shit because I know this bitch funny and pretty V. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I want to watch that shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. Oh, yeah, I fuck with this. I remember I was on the phone with my homegirl. I was laying in bed. This was like November 2020. 2020, yep. And One More Chance season 1 was on the screen.
Okay.
Now we about to get into the good shit. We about to get into the juicy shit, y'all. So it was on, and I'm just like, okay. Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm like, okay, I like this fucking show. However, I've always loved Chance. Always loved him because he was fucking funny. Man, when he was about to fight Tango on I Love New York, they was finna fight on that island. He was like, fuck these banana trees. Like, I fucking love that nigga. I loved him. His personality, everything. I loved it. I was like, damn, they gave my nigga a shirt. And I remember Real Chance of Love when, him and his brother, they had to, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my God, my nigga came back.
Yeah. They milked that shit from
Listen,
show, for sure.
I saw it. Season 1. I was like, I could do that shit.
Another moment of clarity of like, I can do this.
I could do this shit. Like, I could do that shit. Like, I just need to get on. I don't give a fuck. I just need to get on. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get on, but I'm about to get on.
You going to figure it out.
I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm going to figure it out. Man, I watched the whole thing. I watched the reunion. I was a fan. I loved it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I loved Chance genuinely, So I remember 2000, like, my New Year's resolution. I remember I said, I'm going to make 6 figures this year. Got me fucked up. I'm like, I'm going to make 6 figures this year. Not only I'm going to make 6 figures, this motherfucker, I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to be on TV this year. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be on TV this year. So at the reunion, Chance, he was just like, man, I ain't found love this season, y'all. We going to come back with a season 2. I guess I'm going to have to keep looking. I said, oh, yeah?
Okay.
My motherfucking
light bulb.
Yeah.
Yep.
So at this point, now I done signed up for all the casting platforms just to make sure I don't miss One More Chance Season 2 casting call.
Right.
And I had also signed up. I also had Zeus Network notifications on to make sure I ain't miss no fucking post. Every time I got a notification that Zeus Network posted, I was just like, I was on it. January, February, March, April, May went by. May came around or whatever. It was a show called Love Lock for the Shade Room, and they had needed people. And I came on that show. I went on that show, and how I got on there was so crazy. I wasn't even trying. They just needed motherfuckers, and I was like, yeah, I cheated on niggas before. I cheated. Like, I was just honest. Like, I was just like,
transparent.
Yeah,
as fuck.
I was just
shit that
honest.
They love, though.
Yeah, but like, it was different because everybody was saying the same thing.
Right.
On the show, like, oh yeah, I want to fall in love. Oh, I've never cheated on a man. You just got me, this bitch. I was bigger at the time too, so you got me like, shit. I didn't cheat on these niggas before, so what? Like, unapologetically me. He was like, oh yeah, we gotta have her. Next thing you know, I'm getting a phone call. Hey, and I read it all down. Yeah, I used to cheat on niggas. Niggas cheat on me. I never gave a fuck. Yeah, I did it like this. Yeah, I ran a whole down. But me not knowing that it kind of
made you stand out. That
and I ain't know that shit, and I just knew I was a fly ass bitch. You feel me? So
wait, and all that was true. Okay, so
yeah.
So you keeping the G with him?
Yeah, and so next thing you know, whatever, I had to write jokes or whatever, but I ain't feel comfortable with people writing my jokes for me and stuff like that, because I'm a jokester. I love writing. I write poetry, so like. I knew I can always write jokes or whatever. And plus, me being around the Wild 'N Out people, whatever, I knew that I could do it.
I was going to say, like, with you writing jokes and all that, like, so you wasn't, when you coming up with these jokes, are you, like, going over with anybody? Or you just, like, wholeheartedly, like, yeah, scratch that out, that's whack,
that's
or this is funny.
Like, why would I say that? That's like, or it'd be some shit like, bruh, like, why would you think like that? Like, why would you think that? You know how, no offense, y'all, but you know how you be praying? And you be thinking about shit you ain't got no business thinking about while you praying?
All the time. I didn't have some prayers when I was cussing in my prayer. I'm like, yo, I got my relationship with God, but it's like, I think I need to relax.
Like, what the fuck?
On these thoughts.
Like, so I was thinking to myself, like, why would I say that? Like, why would
nah, that's real, though. That's real.
Like, so I was just writing it down. And I remember it was like, you need to come out here. I'm like, I ain't got no money to come out there. It was in L.A.
Okay.
I'm like, I ain't got no money
fuck.
To go out there. Man, I don't know how this happened. God moved something around, and I got on the flight. And then I got stuck in Dallas. And in Dallas, my bags was already sent to L.A. But I missed my flight. So I was supposed to be on set at 7 a.m. They started shooting at 10. I didn't get there till 10. They literally did not start shooting until I got there because they wanted me there. Yeah. Came in there, turned that bitch up. It was on after that. Because you gotta see it. I gotta see the show. It's called Love Lock. And so it was motherfuckers on there like, love is patient and love is kind. And love may be a big butt to you, but a big butt is not love to me. And then you got me up in there. I'm from Cincinnati. You get what I'm saying? Shit, love is an Amex car. Love is a Chanel bag. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Love is when you pay my bills, nigga. But at the same time, I know what love is. But everybody was saying the same thing.
So you just knew you analyzed the playing field of like, let me go off the Richter and be fucking different. Like, man, I ain't about to just keep feeding all this shit.
Yeah. I know what the fuck love is. In your eyes. In my eyes. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a shallow.
But then just to scale it up for them to stand out.
Yeah, because everybody's saying the same thing. Like, yes, I want true love, and I'm happy. Man, you didn't have plenty of private conversation, so you know where my head is at. So, but understand on that show, fuck that shit. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Love is when a nigga pay my bills.
Yeah.
Right. Love is when a nigga eat my pussy.
But that's as networks go with that shit though. That's the meat and potatoes that they want. That's gonna attract people. Like, Toyko on here talking that shit.
Yeah, like this bitch on here going crazy. What is wrong with this hoe? And it was shit like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and it was a challenge where we all had to cook, bake a cake. You know, we had a partner.
This sounds wild.
And we had to bake a cake with our partner. And whoever had the best cake won. Now I have 2 kids. If y'all motherfuckers don't think I know how to cook, then y'all stupid.
Period.
I'm from the hood. I know how to cook.
You cook anything. If
I could really cook anything.
Yeah.
Don't let me be high.
High meals.
I'm a fuck. What?
Take them ingredients.
Call me Big Mama.
Wop in the kitchen. All right.
But they had a challenge for us to bake a cake. And everybody was going by the ingredients, trying to bake the perfect cake because they wanted to win.
Yeah.
I fucked the cake up on purpose. Fuck this cake. I put hella fucking baking soda, hella fucking sugar. Fuck that shit. I'm from the hood. I don't give a fuck. Hella water.
Yeah.
4 eggs. It don't need it 2. Hella oil.
Unnecessary
shit, man. That cake came out nasty as fuck. But that earned me an extra scene. That earned me another.
Yeah. Call back. Yeah.
Another opportunity.
Yeah.
They like, hold up. Because everybody having perfect cakes, and then you have my cake. So the producer's like, shit, we want to film this funky ass, ugly ass, nasty looking ass cake. This shit nasty as fuck.
So you saying in the midst of that scene, they kind of reconstructed like some extra shit to be like, all right, we need to follow on to this more to add to. So
I was smart, and I I was doing shit to like for make them want to, because everybody was going this way, and then I was going this way.
Right, as you should. You
get what I'm saying? And it was this one dude, he liked me on the show, whatever. And I told him, I was like, me and you, we're not gonna do that. We're doing this. He's like, no, why can't we we're doing this. We're doing this. I don't give a fuck what you gotta
be on the same page, nigga.
We doing this.
Yeah.
And shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? He got with the plan. And he was just like, okay. And so he started peeping. They wanted to record us more.
Right.
We didn't have to try.
Yeah.
They wanted us more.
So y'all so in that aspect, was y'all already given like a agenda or a script in a sense to like, we need y'all to...
They put us in situations.
Right. And y'all was supposed to go with the situation, but then you just had the thought and initiative of like,
going with that shit.
We're not doing
that.
You see what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Trying to be the best at the same thing.
Yeah.
And
we're not going to be the best. We're going to fuck this shit up.
Right.
Because everybody trying to be the best.
Yeah.
But if we fuck it up, of course everybody going to look like...
Yeah, like, yo, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
Like, that shit... You might like this person or that duo, but y'all niggas is in there
just doing
cutting
shit.
Up. Fuck.
So we had more time. The Shade Room posted us hella. But after I filmed that show, actually on that show I was a finalist. I never got sent home because the little antics I was doing, the little shit that I was doing, the little things I was saying, the little catchy little mottos I was saying, whatever, my little jokes here and there. I put an opportunity in front of myself. I created an opportunity in front of myself where it was just like, okay, this got to happen. This got to take off.
Yeah, you used that as a stepping stone.
I used it. So, boom. 2 weeks later, Zeus Network posted a casting call for One More Chance Season 2.
Mm-hmm. More juicy.
I was like, damn, I'm going after it. They posted it at like 12 o'clock at night. I had submitted that video by 12:40. I'm like, okay, cool. Matter of fact, my audition video, I was in this outfit.
That's deep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She just said her son was saying like that outfit.
My son said this outfit is so fucking ugly. My son said this outfit was so fucking ugly.
My son is 10.
He said it was ugly. He was like, you need to take it off. It looked like a robe. That like this. I don't like it.
But this same exact
This
outfit,
is the same outfit that got me casted on One More Chance Season 2.
And now we on Dreamers Welcome. So
now we on
full
the podcast.
motherfucking circle.
So, I was trying to figure it out. I really fucking was trying to figure it out. Like, I submitted like 3 videos. I want to make sure they got my shit. It was so many motherfucking girls submitting for this nigga. I love this nigga for real.
Yeah.
I love Chance for real. So it was just like, bitch, hold up. I'm gonna feel some type of way if I don't go on this bitch. I remember I DM'd the producer. Shout out to Chill Thompson. That's still my homie. And he still fuck with me to this day. I was like, y'all already started shooting? He was like, no, why? Who was you?
Like,
yeah, like what the fuck? Because like, I came at him with such a passion.
Yeah.
So he was like,
determination,
yeah.
passion, all of that.
But he saw that.
Yeah.
So he was like, did you already send an audition video in? I'm like, yeah. He was like, well, shit, wait. Like, that's all you can do. But now we ain't start casting and stuff like that. Like, he was real nonchalant with him, so I ain't know. All right, back. I said, listen, I cook, clean, suck dick, smoke. Yeah, tell Chance all that shit. And I said it in my audition video. Like, yeah, what you talking about? Like, what? And I crack jokes. Like, and we can watch a movie. And I take care of kids. And, like, I was just going on and on and on.
The shit.
Yeah, like, what you talking about? He told me he showed Chance my video. And Chance was like... Absolutely, she's pretty. Yeah. Like, absolutely. Like, she's gorgeous. Like, you know, like, despite the shit I was talking, you know... Not only that, let me tell you how God works. God, he was in it. One of the producers is from Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in high school, I used to fight a lot. And he used to see me always fighting, getting suspended,
oh, so
being loud.
Remember you.
He remembered me as a child, as a fucking teenager.
That's tough.
Talking shit to bitches in the fucking gym, like, what's up, bitch? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, being loud and shit. He remembered the teenage girl that used to always just, and you know, back in the day, we used to have teen parties.
Yeah.
He remembered me kind of like always being, when I come in that bitch dancing, like, oh shit, what's up? Like,
yeah, I mean, safe to say, because you said it, but you was like the turned up hood bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
So he remembered that.
Got that.
Every city have that.
Yeah, yep.
I'm not that no more. They have a new one. I'm a boss bitch now. Top tier bitch. Get money bitch. Entrepreneur bitch.
Bad
I'm an
bitch.
actress.
I'm
Video
just saying
vixen.
bitch because she let me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So don't think I'm still her now because I'm a parent. But he remembered me, and I guess they was all like in their like meeting of casting. Yeah. And it wasn't just my audition video or somebody saying like, oh yeah, it was him vouching for me. Mm-hmm. Her. I seen her in action before. I mean, when she was like 15, 16 years old. They're like, damn, how the fuck old is she now? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, she a grown ass woman now. But because I did so much bullshit when I was, he remembered that shit. Mm-hmm. I got a phone call. Boom. I felt I was about to have a phone call. I don't know why. I just felt it in my spirit. Yeah. I felt it. I was just waiting for the day.
Yeah, you just put it in the atmosphere.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
for real. He called me. He was like, I just want to let you know. I hung up on him because I thought it was somebody playing on the phone.
Everybody do that.
And
then, get that one call. And
yeah,
it's like,
I hung up. This can't be real. I hung up. I called right back. They started laughing. I was like, don't play on my phone. I don't play like that. I don't play with y'all. I don't play with people like that. I don't play on my phone. He was like, no, we want to let you know that you have been casted for One More Chance Season 2. And if somebody try to take your man, what you gonna do? I said, I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. Period. You know, so.
Got that shit off, though. They couldn't say no.
They couldn't say no.
Yeah.
They couldn't say no.
You followed up. You had all these previous.
And I did not know when they was going to be casting, so I was determined in my mind. So I was like, I'm going to post every fucking day. I'm going to post on my Instagram every fucking day. I'm going to do content every motherfucking day. You get what I'm saying? So they got fresh shit every time. If they watching me. I didn't even know if they was watching me or not. They probably...
Like we said, you never know who's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. I remember my day was like, we're going to fly you out August 1st. And Chris' birthday is July 31st. Mm-hmm. And I remember I cried. And not because I was sad, but I was like, this is it.
Yeah, tears of joy.
We're here.
Yep.
This is where it happens. This is not the end all be all, but I can feel like this is kind of where we're at. Yeah. This is the shift that is going to happen. I remember I cried so much. Next day, got on a motherfucking flight. Went to Cali. And shit. The rest is motherfucking history.
Man, I mean, you did it. You did that.
The rest
But
is history.
and one thing that I want to acknowledge too is that you did all of this managing yourself.
Yeah.
All of these ideas.
Still to this day.
Yeah. All these ideas, these thoughts, we're gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna pay a monthly fee. I'm gonna steal phones. All of this.
Shut the fuck up. It was that. Shut the fuck up. I didn't even get the fuck you.
I'm just saying, but nah, it came full circle.
Yeah.
It came full circle, and an opportunity you took and seized every moment you had and turned it into something.
Yeah.
Like to your fucking best ability.
Yeah.
You never wasted no opportunity.
Yeah.
That's important.
I left nothing on the table.
In your own way that
that
it worked out in your best interest.
Yeah.
Which that goes into my next question though. You were saying how like what show was it? You was
basically plenty.
But you was like they wanted to make you the villain. And I was asking like, well, goddamn, like how does that even like sit with you? It's like you not that type of person, but yet the show wants you to.
It's not necessarily the show wanted me to. The chain of events happened caused that title to.
But they still ran with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened on it? It just so happened that it put you in that light of it, and it was like
because
that was they light bulb.
I
like,
wasn't fighting, bruh. Like by the time I got bruh, I done left all that fighting shit. Man, that shit was high school shit. I'm trying to, you feel me? I'm just trying to get on. So I'm not thinking about that in this industry. I'm not trying to do that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not coming into it with that mindset. I'm not coming into it like, oh yeah, I'm about to come in here and I'm about to break skulls. No, I came in here genuinely to have fun, to win.
Mm-hmm.
And to win by all fucking means. And not only that, when y'all saw me, y'all was gonna see Chris. Because I had him. Before I got on One More Chance, I didn't have none of this. None of this.
Yeah.
I got all of this done 3 to 4 days before I went before I flew out to LA. Because I needed a reason to.
Yeah, it's something you need to look down at.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, we did it. Yep. This was a tap out session. All this was done same day.
Yeah. Sleeved
the whole arm.
Yeah.
Everything. So when I came out there, man, I just wanted to have fun and goof around and crack jokes and we argue here and there, but I never really wanted to take it that far.
So it really was just like they really just had you fucked up and it was
like pretty much. Like
you showed me it's like a clip you got pinned and you was like, yeah, this was the moment that just like had you was like
so so
I didn't get to see it.
They was finna jump a girl. They was finna jump a girl.
Yeah.
They was finna jump Rolly. They was finna jump a girl. And I'm from the Midwest. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, catch y'all fades. I don't have to like you or not. You get what I'm saying? Catch y'all fades one-on-one. But you don't jump her, though. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's kind of, I didn't even know that girl. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of whack.
But your morals are just like.
Yeah, my morals on my Corvette. It's like, bro, don't jump her. Like, that's weak as fuck. Like, don't do that. Catch that shit one-on-one. So, where y'all catch me at, and them going back and forth. I'm like, hold up. Y'all ain't finna jump her, though.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because it was like mass holes against her. It was mass holes against her.
20v1.
Yeah, 20v1. It was
real.
mass. And I'm just like, y'all ain't finna jump her, though. Y'all ain't finna do that, though. We ain't finna do that. Catch y'all fade, but y'all, we ain't finna do that. They going back and forth. Man, one of the girls took a glass bowl and launched that bitch because somebody threw a chicken wing. It was something.
Some petty little.
It was something. But she took a glass bow and she launched that bitch like bow. And when I say that motherfucker hit me right here, hit me, bow, right in my motherfucker. And again, y'all can go on Zeus Network. Y'all can look at it for yourself. It's One More Chance season 2, episode 2, and y'all see where she hit me like boom.
Wait, was you the target or you?
No,
just
I was in a way. I was a bystander.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't want nobody to. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was a bystander. She came in. She launched that bitch. Bow. What?
Blackout.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that wasn't scripted.
That wasn't scripted.
That was like
because she never meant to throw it at me. Yeah. She never meant to. It was an accident.
But still.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a goddamn accident.
Whoo, man, I was pissed.
Yeah, that clip you was taking off in the little confession shit. I'm like, y'all gotta go watch that.
I was like, this bitch need to go home, Chance. This bitch need to go home. I just kept give me that, give me that.
You got it.
So I'm like, this bitch need to go home. I was pissed, and that's where the saying came in. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, cause that's how I was. It was read. Mm-hmm. Bro, like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I didn't even do shit. I was an innocent bystander. Like, what the fuck did I do? I just didn't. You get what I'm saying? Talk y'all shit. Pop y'all shit. Fight the bitch. I don't give a fuck, but don't jump her, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, don't do that. Like, come on, don't. We ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? But they were sisters, and I understood. You know, one hit, we all gonna hit. I understand. I get it. Today, I would jump the bitch. Anyways.
Clearly. Tough.
Anyways, but back then I'm just like, nah, don't do that. But so, you know, I mean, when we wasn't filming, she said sorry, but we had to still keep that up. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because we was just irritated. We had to just still keep it up. But like in the house behind the scenes, I wasn't in no clique. I was really cordial. I felt like I was really cordial with everybody. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I was gonna win by all means.
So, and I already know this, but just for the people. So even though the apology happened behind the scenes, mm-hmm. it was still, the narrative was pushed of like, we still need y'all to ride this like TV beef out. And you didn't really feel that shit.
No, not for real or whatever, but at the same, this is my job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying? And so, but it's like I'm learning TV and I'm understanding. So
to continue to be a
bitch. To continue being a bitch. Like continue, you get what I'm saying? Like, even though she said sorry and I forgave her and shit like that, because I do believe mistakes happen. Yeah, you feel me? And I
mean, that was dope for her to apologize.
Yeah, because she was just like, bitch, that wasn't towards you.
Yeah.
That wasn't towards you at all.
That was genuinely towards who they
that was genuinely towards someone else.
Yeah.
You just got hit. Mm. You feel me? But at the time, I'm thinking like, okay, shit, cool. Man, this shit aired on TV. This bitch popping big shit in the motherfucking confessionals. Like, oh, yeah, she talking shit. Oh, this bitch good. Like,
she good, so you had to come back with some shit.
Oh, shit, like, this bitch popping big shit. For sure.
So I guess that makes sense, though, but you don't, so you just see it when they air it, like, after all the editing is done. Yeah. You see it when all the new viewers see it.
Well, yeah, I see it.
And, like, well, obviously,
some shit I'm shocked at, like, damn, they kept that. Some shit I'm shocked at, like, damn, they ain't, you know, put that in there. Some shit I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you felt like that. That's what it was. Like, you get what I'm saying? It was hard for me to really adjust.
So, with that happening, though, did you ever think, like, them keeping that narrative going was going to, like, blow any other opportunities from?
I didn't know.
You, like, genuinely the person that you really are, but then having to keep this narrative up, like, no, like, you know what I mean? Because it just be like, you don't want to be casted as just like,
I know.
Need her to cause some shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I think at that time, that was the first time I didn't know. Mm-hmm. I think that was the first time I didn't look at it as a study and reference moment. I looked at it as I don't know. I'm in the moment.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They had you fucked up and you reacted. They caught it on camera.
Yeah, and it was just other shit that just kept happening, and other shit that kept happening, and then other shit that kept happening, and then it was just shit that was just piling on top, that was just constantly, I don't know, I felt like it was certain things that was aired, and I looked crazy. I wasn't shown in the best light. So, me being the person that I am, I look at the glass half full. I'm not shown in the best light, but bitch, you on TV. So let's try to figure out how we gonna flip this narrative into something that can help you. It was hard. It was really hard.
But you did it.
Doing it.
Yeah. And then
because I'm still a villain. People still hate me over the littlest shit. I could do something real good. And the episodes of me just came out, and I was cool and I had fun. Motherfuckers was still in the comments like, fuck wop wop. Shit like that. Like, damn, what the fuck I do?
Always gonna be on.
Yeah, like, damn, what the fuck I do? Like, I'm having fun with the little people. Fuck wop wop. She annoying. Like, I'm cracked. I was the only one that was like really pleasant. Fuck her. Like, damn. Man. I didn't even do shit.
You doing it though. I do want to ask you too. You recently just got a new casting call that you about to. Can you talk about that?
When does this air?
I mean, I can put this out whenever.
Yeah, I do got a new casting call.
Well, all right,
we are going to Atlanta to go film a show on Stars.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
You about to see me on a really, really big show. I actually leave tomorrow.
Yeah. So
I
that's
leave
why we had
tomorrow.
to get this done on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can't really speak on that then, so that's cool. But then,
But when y'all see it, y'all gonna come back to this and be like,
go to the episode.
yeah, like, okay, this is what she was talking about.
Yeah. But then you sent me the joint. You was in the baby video.
I was.
Judy.
Since One More Chance season 2, I've done I kept my face fresh for the public. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been casting for another TV series, like a docu-series show, like how I was for One More Chance. But I will still go to the auditions.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And people like, oh yeah, well, wow, you ain't gonna get casted for it. It's not necessarily that. Me going to the auditions and me being my face being shown, y'all still seeing my face.
So okay, that's amazing. So it basically was like, you don't care if you get casted or not. You just there so they can just
keep my face fresh. Keep my face fresh. Y'all still, because the worst thing that you can do is people not remember you. You become a husband. Who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the worst thing, and I don't want that. So in the midst of me trying to go ahead and continuously book gigs. So I'm gonna take every opportunity that I get. So after Zeus, what I'm not gonna say after, because I still fucking work with Zeus.
I'm about to say shit.
Yeah, I still work with them.
You said the episode just aired. So
like I still work with Zeus. But honestly or whatever, I was going to the auditions and shit like that just to keep my face fresh. Y'all still constantly seeing my face, regardless, good or bad. Y'all still seeing my face. That's it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've been doing music videos. I did do the Baby and Skilla Judah video.
Getting busy in that motherfucker.
Busy.
I had to rewind it. Like, is that her right? Like, okay.
Yes, I was getting busy. So make sure y'all go watch that because it just came out last week.
His concept of rap video is dope. I'm like, all right, the Baby back with that summertime joint.
It gave Cisco. Remember
Thong? Yeah. Because Thong, that was like, at that time, that was like some crazy production
and you remember
shit.
how they was all on the beach and they was lined up twerking and shit like that? That's what reminded me. And it was many of us, and I was able to connect with so many beautiful women.
Little booties versus big booties.
Little booties versus, and I have a big butt, so, like, don't I?
It's back there. It's back there.
He saw it, y'all.
Shit. It's back there.
He saw it. He saw it.
Go to her social media.
Y'all, listen.
Look.
He saw it.
Look at her.
In person. We're not talking about social media. He saw it. It's big, ain't it? Tell me it's big.
Fitting Off Series Season 2 on them.
Big.
It's back there. Come on.
Just say it's big.
It's big.
Thank you. Hello.
Rhetorical question. God damn it. You an asshole. Nah, but you are crazy.
Yeah.
But I just really, like I said, I told you that too. I'm like, I don't judge nobody, but your looks and your demeanor was like, okay, she looks like just another fly ass model, somebody that's just doing her thing. And our conversation, 20 minutes in the whip, just talking. I'm like, yo, you are.
So don't make it seem like
brain.
that. Don't do that. Don't make it seem like I just came out and I just started telling my business. It wasn't that.
No.
He created a safe space for me. We was talking about little things.
Wait. That's so unnecessary to say right now because everybody know I'm that comfortable guy that like.
But don't make it seem like I just came out of nowhere just telling you.
Nah, I'm the one that started just asking questions.
He did, y'all.
Yes. Look, don't be. If they know who I am. I don't just be fishing for shit just for likes and giggles.
He was asking questions.
Yeah, she was just giving me a ride to the next scene, y'all. Look. But I really did admire who you was, and I'm like, man, she just seemed dope. And then you was just telling me the story. I'm like, yep, I got to get her on my platform.
He asked me. He said, "How you get into this?" And I was like, "Well, my cousin is dead." My cousin is dead.
Quick interruption from the twin herself.
My daughter. What, Jolie? Sorry, I'm a mom, guys. Y'all hear my kids?
We about to wrap up.
Make sure you keep this because I'm a real mom. What?
Y'all want to come say hi to the camera while y'all in here?
Girl.
Go ahead, G.
Hello.
Damn, get out.
This is my show.
Damn, bro. He's taking over my show. Man, get out of here, bro. Nah. Hey, that's an organic thing, y'all. Like, bring your kids. No. If they got,
I ain't
this
had no
is a safe
babysitter.
space here. They in there watching Roku, YouTube, whatever.
I ain't had no babysitter, y'all. I ain't have a choice.
Nah, well, I'll be honest, though. I'm intrigued. Your story was dope. The safe space that
You
I
ain't
put
gotta
you
rush
in.
up for them. They fine. They just trying to go to the park. You was fine.
No, get them to the park. And I got another podcast after this, too.
What time?
In 8 minutes if they get here on time.
They ain't here.
I ain't been out there.
But yeah, I'm doing a whole lot of stuff, guys. I'm constantly doing music videos. Check out the baby Skilla Baby Judy video that just came out. I've been in so many videos. My kids act as well. My kids was in P Valley season 2, episode 1. So this is a full circle moment because their mommy is now, yeah.
Yeah.
But my kids
Don't
act
spoil
as well.
it.
Yeah, my kids act as well. And I'm happy. I'm just happy with what I do. I do a lot of music videos. 3-letter nuke. Like I said, the baby. Damn, go to my Instagram. Like y'all, I do so much.
What is it? Tokyo drifting with a few underscores. Yeah.
Underscore the real.
The real wop wop. All right, so I asked everybody this though. What's a good quote or a piece of advice that you live off of?
It's gonna hurt, but don't give up. It's gonna hurt. You can cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to shout. It's okay to be like, oh, fuck this shit. It's okay. But you better not give up. And you need to understand that people not gonna see your dream. Mm-hmm. God didn't give it to him, and he gave it to you. And when God give you a dream, people not gonna understand. So when you explaining your dream or when you explain the process to somebody and they're not understanding, don't get upset about it.
Sometimes don't even explain that shit.
Don't even explain it.
Don't even talk about it. Just
you don't even have to talk about it. But if you feel like you have to, and that person is not making you, and they be like, oh, okay, well, I support you. Like, they just, you get what I'm saying? Understand that dream wasn't for them. It's strictly for you. God gave it to you. Stay prayed up. Be in your bag and be in your Bible. Never forget. I don't give a fuck how much shit y'all see me do. I don't give a fuck how much shit y'all see me cast on. I don't give a fuck. Understand when you see me, this is nothing but God. Understand this is nothing but prayer. Understand, like, I talk to God just like I'm talking to him. I get mad at God just like I get mad at him or y'all. It's a relationship. Yeah, sure. So stay in your bag.
Not mad at me.
Stay in your Bible. Stay in your Bible. And just keep putting one foot in front of the other, even if you don't fucking know. That's what I got for you. Because, baby, sometimes I don't know. Shit, I don't know right now.
It sounds like a lot of decisions. You ain't know it, but you did it. Walking testament, y'all. But, Tokyo, thank you so much for blessing my platform. I know they're going to get a lot of information from this. Check her out on the Zeus Network. Check her Instagram out. Music videos, photos.
You single?
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. Y'all keep dreaming, and we out.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.